Hello and welcome to another Sewing for a Living tutorial in which I'm going to show you how to make this easy fabric belt. This is the braided belt for the girls' tunic pattern I made recently. You can use this tutorial to lend color to various sewing projects. I use this simple but effective braid often and in many variations as a string, a binding or a decorative element, as you can see on those pictures. You're going to need some fabric, scissors, a square ruler and some scotch tape. The fabric choice is up to you. You might pick the main fabric you used for the garment or a contrasting color. You can make wider fabric strings, turn them inside out and make the braid, which I recommend if you are going to use printed fabric. Or you can make 2 strings of main color and 1 of contrasting fabric. You can also make the string wider or more narrow, and this is going to affect how wide your belt would be. I'm making a narrow belt for a girl's tunic, and that's why I'm going to make my strings only 6/8 of an inch or 2 centimeters wide. I'm using the square angle on my ruler in order to cut the strings straight. I'll align the side of the ruler with the fabric fold and draw the lines. I'm using the whole width of the fabric from selvage to selvage. The width of the fabric you use determines the length of the belt. If the fabric is not wide enough to reach the desired length of the belt, you can join 2 strings before you make the braid or cut the strings vertically. Both options worked just fine for me in the past. The strings should be even. Try to cut them without rough edges. A rotary cutter would be a great choice here, but a pair of scissors works fine too. Now that I have all the strings cut, I'm going to align them on one side. Then I'm going to tape them to any surface and start braiding the strings. I'm holding the outside string and I'm going over the middle string. I'm going to alternate each side over the middle just like I'm supposed to make a simple braid on hair. Once I reach close to the end of the strings, I'm going to take another piece of scotch tape and stick it around the braid to prevent untwisting. Then I'm going to secure the other side too and head to the sewing machine. There are a couple of ways to finish the belt so it doesn't get untwisted. I've used various shapes of stoppers, knots and simple anchoring seam to finish the end of the belt. In this example, I'm going to anchor the ends. I'm going to remove the tape and stitch forward and backwards at the end of the braid where it is still tightly braided. It doesn't look very nice to me yet, so I'm going to cut the ends shorter and even. And I'm going to make small cuts vertically to add volume and shape to the free end of the belt. I'm going to follow the same steps on the other side of the belt. I'm going to use the finished side as a guide for the length. I'm going to make the ends even. And our fabric belt is ready. I hope you liked this tutorial. If so, give it a like and subscribe. Please tell me what you think, and thank you for watching.